Do you know what makes your house a home? Do you know what makes your house valuable? Yes, it's you. You make your house a home. But do you know which rooms increase the value for resale? It's the kitchen and bathrooms. Hey, I'm Pete the Plumber. I'm here to help you get your bathrooms and kitchens in tip-top shape. You won't believe the stuff I see. Your plumbing emergencies are no match for me and my team. I'm going to show you how to deal with all kinds of plumbing catastrophes and to get you inspired for your next bathroom and kitchen upgrades. We're here with a longtime friend and a colleague that I've known for years and years in the renovation world, Terry. Terry, how you doing?
How you doing, Pete?
What are we doing? What's ProSlat do?
Well, basically what we do is we do garage storage systems, slat wall, overhead storage cabinets, and we do the floors. The homeowner has asked me to come in and take a look at the overall project. The garage is aged. It's never been properly sealed or finished. So what he's wanting to do now is he's stripped out the drywall. He wants to get someone in here to do insulation. And then what we're going to do is also take a look at putting heating in. That's why you're here, is we're going to put a heater over in that far corner.
This far corner over here?
That's correct.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to actually seal the walls with our slat wall product. So basically the whole area becomes storage for the garage.
Nice. I got a call from my buddy Terry at ProSlat. They do the man caves of garages, I guess. They do a fantastic job in garages and floors and slat walls. ProSlat is a nationwide company, from what I understand, from coast to coast. And he gave me a call, and over at Mark's job, Mark wanted this man cave of a garage. And so I met Terry over there, and first thing, they have to heat it. Because again, you know, in Alberta, especially in Calgary here, we can only be using our garage about 6 months of the year, then it gets cold. We can still use our garage, but we're not out there in a t-shirt working underneath it. And how you doing, Dan?
Good, Pete.
Glad you could make it. Old garage, not old garage, 50, 60-year-old house. I think we're in the 50s in this area. They want to heat it. Bit of a tricky job. The gas meter's on the far side of the house, but I think I have a way. First of all, we're going to hang the resonant right about here. You're going to check on some clearances out the side wall you were talking about?
Yes, just to make sure we have the proper clearances.
Perfect.
Exhaust.
So we're going to direct vent it, hopefully out the side wall, but if we have to go up through the roof, we'll tackle that bear when we hit it. It's going to hang here. The furnace room is underneath the stairs on the far side there. We're going to take a look at that in a second. But they also mentioned they love a hose bib out here. So we're going to come through that foundation. I know the hot water tanks are down there, and come up with just a cold bib, either on that wall or on the wall this side of the door, whatever's easy for you.
All right.
Okay, let's go take a look at the meter, and then we'll go inside.
All right.
Right off, you're coming right off the meter somewhere, of course, with this BTU load, right? Probably in there, going down. But the tricky part is we have about a 25-foot bulkhead and finish ceiling that we're trying not to disturb. So again, gas line above the fresh air combustion air.
Flex in the. You want flex in there then?
Whatever you can get through there.
Well,
It's going to be one. It's going to be one of these things. I could see you doing a piece of rigid, but your call.
We'll figure it out.
Are you licensed?
I sure am.
Well, then that's all we need to know. Let's go take a look inside what Dan has to tackle up against. Like always, everybody puts all the stuff in the furnace room, so we're going to get the homeowner to clean all this out so Dan can have free flow in here tomorrow to run the gas through. How's it looking, Dan?
It'll be tough, but we'll get it.
We get her through there? Is it a nice big cavity?
You've seen worse.
Okay. This is the end of the bulkhead that Dan has to run the gas all the way through. That is the garage. That's the corner of the garage. The man door is right above it. So once we get in here, we're somewhat home free. He's still going to have to get through into the garage, but the main battle is from here that way to feed it through and hopefully not damage that ceiling at all. Something to think about before you drywall is think of all the wires and pipes and gas lines you can do before you drywall. Because once you drywall, it's all over. It was pretty challenging. We put the heater up in the corner, so it shot diagonally across the garage, of course. But the gas meter was on the other side of the house, and the basement was finished. And they just finished the basement the year before. Luckily, they built the bulkhead big enough. We did quite a bit of measuring, quite a bit of exploring, but we fished it through. The boys did a fantastic job fishing it all the way through and right from the gas meter. And a lot of people think you can just tie into any gas line. You can't. You can't just tie into a stove gas line or a fireplace gas line or a barbecue. You can't. Gas goes on BTU load, so size, volumes, and distance. So putting in, I think it was a 45,000 BTU Resner heater, we had to go all the way back to the gas meter.
Finding a trusted renovator can be difficult these days. Come to Ben Ross Home Services. We do it all, ensuring a stress-free renovation experience with people you can trust. Ben Ross Home Services, your one-stop shop for all your renovation needs.
How important is your roof to you? EuroShield, your smart choice in roofing. EuroShield, environmentally friendly rubber roofing systems. Hail, heat, wind, rain and snow. Bring it on. Alberta made for any kind of extreme weather. For life. Built from recycled material. Built to endure. Built to cover your home in style. EuroShield, the best choice for your home. Greening the earth, one roof at a time.
When a business has been around for more than a century, there are reasons why. Quality craftsmanship and top-notch customer service are the reasons Flesher Marble & Tile have been in business since 1910. Come see our extensive selection of tiles, marble, granite, and other natural solid surfaces from around the world. When you choose us, you can rely on us. We've built our reputation on it. Flesher Marble & Tile.
Hey there. I like your hair. Who does your hair? I wanna go there. Sha. I like your hair.
What's up with your client?
Who
You
does
always
your hair?
leave feeling like a celebrity.
I wanna go there.
I heard from the best people, the Macmillan Estate Planning is the best when it comes to estate planning and life planning. I want my puppy's life to be planned and cared for properly. I also heard that Macmillan Estate Planning safeguards its significance, and caring for animals is truly significant to me.
Of course we can protect your puppy.
Let's get your life plan started.
Absolutely.
Entrust your life plan and your future to those who care. Macmillan Estate Planning, safeguarding significance.
Come and visit us at CMP Auto, your largest GM dealer in Western Canada. Your one-stop shop for all your sales and service needs. We are family owned and operated, and we treat all of our customers like their family. Browse our selection on cmpauto.com. If you want the best deal in town, come to the home of the rock bottom deals.
At Suncoast Enclosures, we are all about better outdoor living. With our screen rooms, louvered roofs, and 3-season sunrooms, we believe you can change how you spend time outdoors. Suncoast Enclosures, offering better outdoor living for over 25 years.
Inspector just passed it all, so now we're gonna take the air test off the line we ran yesterday and hook it up to the gas line here.
We're here at a customer's house with a bit of a unique job, a bit of a challenge for old Pete the plumber in this one. To start it off, I'm here with Dane Dobie from Pete the Electrician. How you doing, Dane?
Good, Pete. How are you?
Good, good, good. We're doing a bit of a walkthrough here. I know you just got here, Dane. You've got the quote and you look at some stuff. Basically, it's an older house, probably 40 years old, 35, 40 years old, with very little in it. I think there was 1 or 2 plugs and that's all there was. So we're gonna be loading this up with about 14 or 12 or 14 more plugs. And the biggest thing is we have a heater going over here because he wants the nice warm garage, which is actually just the tip of the iceberg because Pro Slats here, we're going to be doing quite a unique garage when this is all done. So what's the first thing you're going to look for?
Well, what we're going to do is probably just surround the outside and talk to the customer on where he wants his receptacles in the first place, and then run some power outlet up there for the garage heater and see where he wants to put some lights and lighten this place up for him.
Perfect, perfect. We're going to have to go and check the panel, see how much room's in there. I'm not sure if Andrew said we need a pump panel or not.
Yeah, we're putting a sub panel, I believe, beside the man door there. So.
Oh, right in the garage.
Yeah, there's gonna be a 60 amp sub panel there, and then we're gonna go off of that with the rest of the stuff.
Perfect. Well, let's go take some measurements.
Most definitely.
we had to get our electricians in. And my partner Andrew and Dane were both there at different times. I know that Andrew did a lot of work there. Dane did a lot of the roughing stuff, but Andrew kept plugging away at it. And they wired up a lot of stuff. And it was quite funny because Mark wants it his way, obviously like any owner. And he kept adding things. And then he kept adding things. And did I mention he kept adding things? Okay. The beauty of this renovation is we were under no time restraint, which is very important. When people say, you gotta be out by the 30th, oh, that just, then you're not rushing, but it's not giving them time to absorb any changes they might wanna make. Hot water tanks. We had some conversation about hot water tanks.
Yeah.
I put in a whack load of gas hot water tanks, which are fantastic.
But there's a lot
Tankless.
of questions about tankless.
Right.
Probably the number one plumbing question that I get is tankless or tank.
Right.
What do you think?
The first question I ask, and I get that, I know my tank's going, tell me. First thing I say, are you going to be in that house for 5 years? Because this is triple the price to put in compared to the conventional tank.
Is it 3 times as efficient as the tank?
Oh, it's 100 times more efficient.
Yeah. Oh, 100 times.
Oh, yeah, 100 times. Again, we're chit-chatting away, and if we have one of these at home, I'm ready for you, I'm ready for you, it's firing away, we're not there.
Right.
This doesn't even turn on until we turn on the tap.
Right. But when you turn this on, it uses a ton of energy very quickly to heat that.
Yes.
Whereas this trickles heat into the water over time to be ready for you when you get home.
Exactly. So again, if you're, like people say, I've got a couple kids, I'm not planning on moving, I'm in my house, I'm good. I'm 5, 7, 8 years, that's the way to go. Especially if you have a big family, whether mom and dad are moving back or 2 or 3 or 4 kids. You need the water go. So that is definitely a great way to go. If you're moving in 1 or 2 years, just replace the tank.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could run a tank on a solar preheating system
Yes.
and heat that up right off the bat and just use this to fill up the top. On a tankless, you can't. So there's a lot of different options and opportunities with the water, and it really comes down to how people use their plumbing, how much water they use, and what their plans are in the future. But something like this, a smaller unit too, you could mount this a lot closer to the plumbing area. I mean, if all your bathrooms are in one area, which typically in a smaller home,
Yeah.
you'll have them together, you could mount it closer.
But our houses aren't designed that way.
Well, we could start something new, Pete.
That's true. The European way, hang it right outside the bathroom wall.
Throw it right in the cabinet.
There you go. That's very true. The venting is a bit of an issue, but if it's laid out that way, yes. If you could put one of those within 5 feet of a bathroom in all the house, you'd be way ahead of everything.
Yeah. So there's no black and white answer.
There's no black and
Or
white
hot
answer.
and cold.
You're hot and cold. I like that. Thanks, Brian. Thanks a lot.
Flat wall. This is all.
We didn't have to make them so comfortable, but we did. Toto.
When you have a Canada outdoor kitchen, you get more out of life. Add a whole new dimension to how you use and enjoy your home. Enjoy family and friends and extend your outdoor cooking, dining, and living experience all year round. Canada Outdoor Kitchens. Dream big, live well.
The Bathroom Guys, Calgary's bathroom renovation company. Affordable bathroom packages at thebathroomguys.ca.
get there safely in the all-new Cadillac Escalade. CMP Auto will take care of you.
Hi, I'm Pete the Plumber, here with Mike from Tally Renovations. Mike, how do you tackle kitchens?
Kitchens are really, really important. They're the absolute heart of the home, so they take a little extra time and care to get it right, because it's really the hub for your family, for your friends, and it's the gathering place for everything that you do.
And with that attitude, that's why I always recommend Mike from Tally Renovations.
Tally Renovations. Beautiful spaces built right.
So right here, there's been pooling, the customer has said. So we're gonna try and fix that for him. And then in here, his pony wall has been eaten away over the years. So we're gonna fix that for him as well, make it smooth and nice and perfect for him.
What do you call on this one? Dimples?
No, it's not dimples. Those are on a girl. It's called spalling in the concrete. It's just the use of it over the years and salts and wear and tear.
Straighten it up and get all of these plates back in it and go up over the base here.
Already got all our H's and our J's up, so it'll go pretty quick. These are our H trims, so they're in the shape of an H, and that's why we call them an H trim, and these are a J trim. Again, they're in the shape of a J, and that's why we call them a J.
So here we have all the controllers for the beam lights, the soffit lights, the front entry lights, the under cabinet lights. So this is where the whole control center comes about. There's like 15 soffit lights, 9 panel lights, 3 beam lights, and some under cabinet lighting and in cabinet lighting.
Is this my man cave? I have a man cave every place I go. Dino makes sure of that. I'm lucky enough I have a separate shop that I have my man cave, I guess, in where I hang my flags and stuff. This is just all for color and decoration here, and for my grandbabies, to see them every day, of course. Everybody needs their own place to unwind. So every guy, if he doesn't have a man cave, he finds a man cave eventually.
So we're in the process of finishing Mark and Karma's Man Cave Garage, but I thought I'd bring you guys down to ProSlat to see exactly what it is that they do here. Hey Terry, how are you? Liz, nice to see you.
Nice to see you
Thanks
too.
so much for having me here.
Well, you're quite welcome.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about what you guys actually do?
So ProSlat is a manufacturer of all the products we have here. We sell and we manufacture ourselves, or we manufacture under contract. So we provide everything that you need to outfit the garage. We provide slat wall. We have different lines of cabinets for storage. We have garage floors that we do, floor coatings. We also have overhead storage. We also have a new product for us called ProPanel. And ProPanel is actually something we use for non-storage areas in garages to cover and provide feature walls and ceilings and things like that. Everything we do here, we sell and install or just sell.
Wow, that's awesome. Why don't we take a closer look at some of these products?
This is what slat wall is. This is actually the product that really started ProSlat.
Okay.
So the product is actually manufactured in Montreal, 90% recycled. The way it goes on the wall is it goes up, starting at the bottom, coming up, goes in each stud, and then the next one has actually a overlap here. Put it in the wall, go across, screw it in, all the way up. So actually this can hold 75 pounds per foot per rail. So we can basically organize anything because this becomes an open canvas.
Oh, that's great. Let's take a look around and see what else you guys have.
So Liz, one of the other things that they're going to do in their garage is get some overhead storage. The idea here is to be able to put things up and out of the way. Plus you get the ability to hang things like bikes and ladders from underneath. So this is our Pro Rack product.
Wow.
The Pro Rack will actually support 800 pounds per 4-foot section.
So it can hold a man up.
It holds several men.
That's great.
Including maybe Pete and I.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yep.
Pete, we have a little exercise for you to do.
Yep. So this is the classic line of cabinets. This is what Mark and Karma are putting in their garage.
Oh, that's great. And this is also a good product too for smaller spaces, right?
Correct.
So if you don't have an oversized 2-car garage, you can fit something like this in.
It's 18 inches deep,
Okay.
as compared to 21 inches deep on the other side.
Great. Still good storage though.
Oh, yes.
For a garage, it's great.
Well, we're finally done. Now, there's one thing we didn't look at.
Oasis Construction and Landscaping, Calgary's premium choice for over 10 years. We offer a complete range of services, landscape design, and snow removal. At Oasis Landscaping, we believe that everyone should have a beautiful, usable, outdoor living space. With over a decade of experience, we have mastered our technique and incorporate the best installation methods to give you, our customer, the best and longest lasting result. Let us create your future oasis.
What if your bathroom could be turned into your private spa? It's your home, your haven, your sanctuary. It's the place where you escape the stress and unwind. For a multitude of health benefits, as well as the reward of seeing your stress melt away. Call Beauty Saunas and Baths and see your bathroom become your dream getaway.
Here at Woodridge Ford Lincoln, taking care of our customers is our top priority. No matter what it is you need, you will always be greeted with a friendly face. More than 50,000 clients agree. Calgarians keep returning to us for their new vehicles because we are always happy to see you. Woodridge Ford Lincoln, where Calgary comes for Ford.
Your experience with Legacy Kitchen starts with a visit to our showroom, where our designers and craftsmen are committed to creating a kitchen that suits your home and lifestyle. We coordinate every aspect of the design and renovation process, taking you from an idea to reality. For over 3 decades, we have proudly served Calgary homeowners and home builders with premium kitchen design and renovations. Legacy Kitchens, we are with you all the way.
Life. It's all about family, relationships, and getting to where you want to go. Here at CMP Auto, we are all about helping you achieve that. From 8 to 98, we've got the right vehicle for you. We've always known that choosing your truck or car is an important life moment. We love helping you make that decision, and at CMP Auto, we do all we can to make you feel like family. CMP Auto, we'll take care of you.
No matter what's around you, you'll always hear life's precious moments.
You know what? You're the best.
I know. You are too.
Westside Audiology. Professional advice with exceptional care.
Well, we're finally done. This is the ultimate man cave garage. You've seen the commercials, guys spending all sorts of times out here. This one probably takes the cake. It all started with a simple heater. Customer called and says, I want a heater put in. I want a warm garage. having no idea that this would lead to the ultimate man garage. We put the Resner 45,000 in here. It's beautiful for this area, a 2-car garage. It's nothing oversized. We had a hell of a challenge pulling gas through, but we did it, got it done. Then Pete the electrician came into play, and we started with lighting, and we started with lighting, and we started with lighting. We have under-counter lighting. We have soft fluorescent lighting. Everything is automated. The homeowner wanted to do everything by his phone. He can open the garage door, he can turn on the heater, he can turn on lights, he can turn on everything, all automated. And here I've got Terry from Pro Slat Garages. Terry, how you doing?
How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Good, it's finally done. Wow.
I was going to say, you can tell that it's gone on for a long time. So what we did, we put in slat wall all through the garage. So that gives him modular storage on the walls. We put in cabinets both here and on the side. A number of lockers. There's lights in here that Andrew did.
Wow. What's the weight load on those?
150 pounds.
On each shelf?
Yes.
As I'm walking around, looking at all these great things, this one catches my eye more than anything. Look at that storage. We have half a dozen bikes up here, a slide, everything's up here. Look at the storage up here. Terry, tell me about this. What's going on here?
Well, these are our famous Pro Racks. It's a 4-foot product.
Okay.
We have two racks installed here.
8 foot?
Yep. So we can hang 4 bikes under each one, or sleds or ladders or whatever.
Wow.
Each rack will hold 800 pounds.
Each one of these 4-footers?
Correct.
So 800 pounds?
Yep.
Holy gee. And this is all off your wall system?
That's correct. Or it can go in, if the customer doesn't have the wall system, you can also bolt it directly to the wall. But it can also run continuous, so if you're putting up a kayak or something large like that.
There you go. Wow, this is unbelievable. If this stuff was on the floor, it would be out to here.
Yep. And with this, if we are in a taller garage, we can put a secondary shelf either to store tires or to put more storage like this.
Wow, this really has caught my eye, Terry.
Yeah,
this is just something. This is really something.
Yeah, this has been a real winner for us.
Oh yeah, like bikes all over the place. Like this is just something. Well, we're all done. What do you think? You start. What's the best part of this room?
My favorite part is my fridge.
Are you a big beer drinker?
I actually wanted to keep my cinnamon bun stuff cold because the other fridge doesn't hold my big container.
Okay.
So it's the beer fridge and the cinnamon bun fridge.
Cinnamon? Now there's a combination for you.
My favorite part of this garage.
Mark, what do you think?
The lights.
The lights. Well, I know that we had lots of challenges and lots of interesting talks with you and Andrew about the lights. It is quite a light system, quite a light show. I have to ask you, I love it. What's with the LED? What's with all the LED? Is there any specific or just coolness?
I just like the color. Just adds a little bit of jazz to it.
What does Daddy think about lights?
Oh, he loves them.
Well, they are awesome, that's for sure. Now, there's one thing we didn't look at that I want everybody to see, and I'm going to get this young man to find out. We got the screen pulled out in front of the door, and I'm looking at the goalie, and I can only think one thing here. I can only think one thing. Now, young man, what do you do with this?
Shoot it.
You got to show us how that's working then. Who do you got signed on your jersey?
The whole team.
The whole team. That looks pretty cool.
It's the stick.
It's the You sound like you could be a flame. Well, we've done a lot. I've never seen one of these in the garage. You're a pretty lucky guy. And now that we got it warm, you can be out here in the middle of January, February, March even, eh? Somebody's gonna want to order a round of beer. I don't know why all of a sudden. My round.